What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Roz. Welcome to another edition of Max, Trade, or Waive. I'm joined by our expert analysts here, Nick Friedell and Jorge Sedano. What's up, guys? Great to have you here. I know you got some big decisions ahead. So you're going to have three players, and those three players are Kyle KUZMA, Miles Turner, and Kristaps Porzingis.
Roz, I am maxing Miles Turner. And I know people will hear that and they'll be like, Miles Turner, he's not a max player. Every time a trade rumor has popped up in the last couple of years, who is the guy that it seems like, hey, well, if this team just had a Miles Turner, they would be right there. I think I hear it a lot here in Brooklyn. I hear this. Oh, man, if the Nets just had Miles Turner to put with Kevin and Kyrie and Simmons, they'd be in better shape. So max out Miles Turner. I'm trading Kuzma. I know he's had some moments, but when you get bounced off the Lakers and you aren't the same guy that people thought you could be in those moments, I think that it's just time to get him somewhere else. And then after that, I know he's had a really good year, Kristaps Porzingis. I know that there are people in New York that say, see, we always believed in the unicorn. We knew he could be the guy. But I'm coming from having watched Derrick Rose all those years in Chicago. And when you start having knee injuries and you start having injuries pile up and you're 7'3", and that is something that we haven't seen a lot of when guys have had continued success year after year after all those leg injuries happen. I like the season Porzingis is having. I just don't trust it long term. I'd have to say goodbye.
In real life, okay, IRL, I wouldn't max any of these dudes, okay? Let's just start with that part of the equation. But honestly, I'm going to agree with Nick, but for slightly different reasons. I'm going to max Miles Turner because if you think about it, Miles Turner, man, you were just born a little too late. If Miles Turner would have been born just 5 or 10 years earlier, and you would have told me there's some 7-footer who blocks shots as well as anybody, who can defend as well as anybody, and can hit the three, that dude deserved the max slot. Now, in today's NBA, there's plenty of more dudes that can do that kind of stuff, although he does it as well as almost anyone, I think, in his particular class. But, so I'm going to max him. I'm going to trade Kuzma too, but I'm not going to be as hard at him or with him as Nick was, because Kyle Kuzma has shown two things. He has shown, even though maybe not, he might have been a little reluctant initially to be a role player with the Lakers. I think he bought into it eventually, and he was part of a championship core.
I'm half drunk right now from all the champagne, so I don't know how to act.
And by the way, if I'm the Lakers, I'm looking back and I'm like, maybe we shouldn't have broken up that core that won a championship in 2020. So I'm not going to diss Kuz like that. I think he has real value. I think he's a really good offensive player. We've seen him flourish in a way in Washington, like we saw him early in his career when he played on some bad teams. Now he's at least playing on a decent team with the Washington Wizards. And he's got game, particularly on offense and defensively. And then Porzingis. I'm with you, Nick. The biggest predictor of future injury is past injury. And Kristaps Porzingis has a laundry list, okay, of injuries, as well as he's playing right now.
No foul slam. Wow. Porzingis, look out.
I know Wizards fans aren't going to be happy. And if you're in DC, look, I know you're enjoying it right now. He is leading the way. He's carrying you, but I can't trust it.
Oof. Guys, thank you so much for keeping it real, for this hard-hitting analysis, and for playing Max Trade Wave.